In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospects?
L'Aigle means eagle, right?
L'Aigle.
L'Aigle means eagle, right? Yeah, so dude can soar, no doubt. Great finisher. But we gotta deny him the ball, because he knows how to get to the cup once he gets the rock.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
You're right, Miss Mueller. That's a big deal for us. We've been chasing that all year. And I know our fans want it too. A lot of them even have tickets already to Istanbul. So we're going to leave everything we have tonight on that floor and make sure nobody's calling the airlines asking for that refund.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
What a view of Paris. We are live here in one of the world's most iconic cities for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of the FBSL on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Coming up, it'll be Paris versus Marseille.
And Paris FC has been the surprise of the season. They've pulled out some impressive wins, and with just one more win here tonight, they're going to qualify for the EBA tournament.
And it's safe to say that MP has led this team far beyond expectation.
No question about that. I mean, if they get into that EBA tournament, well, anything can happen from there. But don't sleep on Marseille. They've got a lot of experienced players like Louis Dupont, who are about as competitive as it gets. Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Now here's Dumont. Edwards, Parker defending. Edwards can't get it to go. Pass to Dupont. Brisebois. Barrow left side. To the paint. Bourgeois, that's good. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they've really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, the name Parker is obviously well known in France. Theo's got a bigger frame than Tony, but sometimes you squint and you see the jumper from afar.
Count that one.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
And here's Marseille. It's a three-point game. Barrow outside.
To the inside.
Good work defensively by Elich.
Down low. Edwards makes it off the glass.
Athletic play from MP inside, getting around the traffic and finding a shot.
Pass to Brisebois.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most had them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Marseille trailing. Now Parker.
Out to the left wing. 5 on the clock.
Brisebois, no good. Aaron on the wing. He's covered by Barrow.
Edwards inside. 9 points in the game. To the middle. And he lays it straight in.
When you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point, the youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Now here's Dupont.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Edwards.
Now Ahern. Up top Dumont.
Edwards.
That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now here's Brisebois. Pass to Bourgeois.
Elich the block. That's rim protection at its finest. Elich refusing to give up the easy basket. There's Edwards with the 3.
Offensive rebound.
Count that one.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Marseille, no good that time either.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 12. And the second quarter is on the way when we return.
Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city, and obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
And it's Paris with the ball.
1 up, 1 down, and he makes his first shot of this game.
Very clever passing. He put the ball on a silver platter for him.
Pass to Durant. Here's Riyard.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and banks it in. The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Leduc's got room. Again, it's Paris.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Here's Riyard.
From deep.
A rebound by the Sieur.
Inside.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
And it's Rumal missing.
There wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better for sure.
Shoots from 12. Leduc misses. Here's Durall. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wawa. He's covered by Leduc. Here's Durall. Off the mark there with the 3. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. To Viseur. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Oh, slam dunk by Dumont.
That lead pass allowed him to get to the rim in perfect stride.
Now here's Leduc. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside for Illich. Just his first attempt. The shot misses.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Pass to Brisebois. For 3. Does not find the basket, and that's his third miss. He's made just 1 thus far. Shot's good by Edwards.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
What a finish to DuPont inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Illich. Edwards. And the 3 off target. DuPont on the wing. And stolen by Zadirko. That shot off. So we conclude the first half. Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 13. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be, but basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years, and with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Brisebois. Solid defense from Ahern. Illich with it. Bourgeois on him.
Good work there as it goes.
Using his size around the rim. Illich cashing in for two, playing big for Paris.
Barrow up top. He's covered by Ahern. Back to Brisebois.
6 on the shot clock.
Over Dumont. Brisebois, no good.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going is probably not something he should try to shoot his way out of.
I'm sure his teammates would agree with that, Tim. Last thing they want to see him doing is shooting it more.
I think he had some coaches that felt the same way.
Now here's Brisebois. Good work defensively by Zadirko. Here's Illich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern. And a lot of rumors swirling for Bogi Illich. Some folks close to him feel that this could be his final season.
No announcement yet for Bogi, but there's a small chance that we could be watching the final act of his basketball career. Again, this is all speculation, as Bogi hasn't indicated if this is it for him.
You can't be overzealous in how you guard Barrow, or he'll just bait you into fouling.
And so he makes them both from the line.
Here's Paris.
Edwards with the ball.
Now Barrow defending.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
It's stolen by Edwards. To the inside.
Here's Illich. Oh, and Illich with the jam.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Now here's Barrow.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, when Barrow is nailing mid-range jumpers, it helps keep the defense off balance.
Edwards.
Guarded by Dupont.
Shot's good by Edwards.
When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in this game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
Now here's Dupont.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he'll be shooting his first free throws.
We should be seeing a lot of Dupont in the years to come. Some NBA teams have rated him very high on their draft boards. Likely to be a mid-first round pick, I would say.
Oh, fast break for Marseille. Pass to Parker.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
Monsieur with the screen.
To the paint. Ball's knocked loose.
And so it looks like Paris will retain possession here.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot's good by Edwards.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Barrow outside. Bourgeois.
And there's the pick. Puts up a three.
They get the rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
To the middle.
Desure. And the dunk by Desure.
Well, he's not your classic power forward type in terms of size, but he has that tremendous athleticism.
Here's Blackburn.
Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
And what a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed DuPont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, DuPont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Here's Riard, covered by Portier. Up top, Dumont.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Just dominating this one. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris FC basket and Marseille basketball. Pass to Riard. Here's DuPont. Outside Dumont.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Portier with it. Pass to Blanchet. Right side, Illich. Leduc. Here's Blanchet. Guarded by DuPont. Screened by Illich.
Just 4 to shoot. The trade connects from three-point range.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Here's Durand. Over Portier. A shot by Durand, no good. Now here's Leduc.
He's guarded closely.
The shot is good on the assist by Illich.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Durand, covered by Portier. Here's Valois.
Soft touch off the glass.
Every once in a while, he shows us some great moves around the hoop.
Out to the wing.
Outside Leduc.
And it's off from three-point range.
And so it's Marseille with it. Pass to Durand. Now DuPont. Here's Durand.
The fader.
It's hauled in by Leduc. Portier outside. Leduc back to Portier.
Down low.
Here's Desure. And the dunk by Desure.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Outside DuPont. Lamont. The rebound by Desure.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter.
Outside Illich. Pass to Leduc. Now here's Portier. Screen by Illich. And that one's good, Portier.
Well, a bigger lead guard, Portier can have success down low for this Paris ball club.
Now DuPont.
Teams deciding to change it up.
And Paris FC basket, call time.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter.
Back to Bourgeois.
Inside.
Out to Brisebois.
Good on the three-point shot.
And when Brisebois is shooting with confidence, he's a real problem. Outstanding initiative right there, catching and firing.
Monet.
Parker defending. To the inside. It's stolen by Parker. Shot's good by Edwards.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Now here's Barrow.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Shot's good by Edwards.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
And again, it's Marseille basketball missing.
Fires the three.
And Paris, another triple.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
And the teammates just keep feeding the hot hands.
The final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EVA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify for the EVA tourney was kind of a pipe dream at the start of the season. And now they've done it. Wayne Graves, MP, they've worked together.
MP, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA championships?
It feels incredible! Oh, man. This is my first season as a professional, so to make it to...
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are, about to play Istanbul for the EBA Championship.
Austin, you keep popping up on me, and you realize I almost fired you for less, right?
Yeah, I was there. I remember.
All right, but I mean, I guess you kind of knew what you were doing.
Well, it only worked because you have what it takes. No, seriously, you earned everything you're about to get, MP. And if you take home this chip, you're going to get a lot more.
Win. But right now I need to know what the NBA draft is looking like.
There's been some upward movement, you know, nothing too drastic. But if you put on a legendary performance in this tournament, who knows? You might get yourself in the first round, bro.
Things are really moving fast, huh?
They are. Yeah, this is a crazy time in life for NBA prospects. So much is up in the air, and things change drastically.
Not if you're an NBA kid. I feel like half the league has a dad who went pro. Sometimes I wish I had those advantages, man.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be you. Plus, there's plenty of NBA kids who don't get a whiff of the pros. I mean, genes only take you so far.
Gotta earn it at this level, right?
That's right. And look at it this way. Coming from Vermont, growing up around that diner, that gave you a work ethic and put a chip on your shoulder that'll take you as far as you'll let it.
Sky's the limit.
It truly is. But first, you got to take down Istanbul basketball. And you only got one shot to do it. Single elimination.
Come on, Austin. You know that's what I live for? That kind of thing excites me.
Okay, so you're not nervous?
Nah. You train hard so the game is easy. Pierre told me that on my first day of practice, and I think he's right. There's nothing that can happen in this game that I haven't already put myself through 10 times over on a random Wednesday. Look, I'm ready, and I promise you we're gonna win. You want some water?
Please.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament, the most experience, strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
I'm feeling very, very confident all of a sudden. Usually when your opponent tries to intimidate you, it's because they know you're better than them. So yeah, I'd say I'm feeling pretty great right now.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul basketball?
I've watched the game tape on them. I know they've got some quality players, but I've played against some of the best players across the world, in multiple countries. And I'm confident my game is better. This is what you spend all those hours in the gym for, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hier, bitte. Ich habe eine Frage.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
Now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Pass to Kaya. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Just willing that one in. It's Kaya. That is the type of effort we need in a final.
And he'll be shooting his first free throws. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Now here's Edwards. The three is up.
And it's Ganesh with the rebound.
To the paint. Takes the three.
Harris grabs the miss.
There's Edwards with the three. No good there.
That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
It's stolen by Ahern. And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be caught, be coachable, and now he's a force.
Now here's Edwards.
Oh, and Elich with the jam.
Oh, well done, Elich. Turning back the clock.
Here's Kaya. Oh, Kaya with the stuff.
Hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Just like the doctor prescribed.
Back to Ahern.
Pass to Edwards. Takes the three. The shot comes out.
Istanbul trailing. It's Toprak on the wing. Kaya.
They set the screen from 20 feet out. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Edwards with the rebound.
Not many can argue Guvan is the star of this Istanbul side. Arguably the best guard in Europe, and he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Guvan isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
Back to Guvan. Toprak. Ganesh sets the screen. Toprak, room to shoot.
The rebound by Zadirko. To the inside.
Here's Elich. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
Man, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Move on with it. Edwards there. Again, the miss by Istanbul basketball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
For a three, Elich. Another three for Paris.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Outside Dumont. Another three for Paris.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 12. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the Eternal City, Rome. Second quarter action of the Edwards with the three. Istanbul basketball with the rebound. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
Fires from deep.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
The answer three from MP. Listen, he never backs down. MP is a guy who's had to earn everything.
Here's Aksoy.
9 points in the game.
To Aydenish.
The tray.
And Ilic pulls it down.
Even with every shot clanging off iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Here's Aksoy.
Lets it go from deep.
Pass to Arslan. Aksoy, covered by Portier.
Clock at 2. Can't hit the corner three.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try to shoot his way out of.
I'm sure his teammates would agree with that, Tim. Last thing they want to see him doing is shooting it more.
I think he had some coaches that felt the same way.
For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by.
Pass to Kaya.
To stop the runs. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
How about the high release from Kaya, making it look as easy as a warm-up shot?
Outside Edwards. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
It's tipped
and stolen by Kaya.
Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Outside Edwards.
Aaron on the wing.
Edwards.
Another 3 for Paris.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Here's Aksoy.
9 points in the game. From the line.
And again, it's Istanbul. And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
You kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then, and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Pass to Arslan. Here's Aksoy.
Shot clock at 6. The second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
And the first half now in the books.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 12. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Here's Toprak.
Soft touch off the glass.
Showing some tenacity on that drive inside. Toprak understands how and when to attack.
Ahern outside. Pass to Dumal.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, there's the alley.
Ilic with the jam.
Hammering down the alley-oop. The veteran Ilic still has some springs in those legs.
So it's Istanbul now.
Down by 12.
Outside Toprak.
Fires the three.
Duval for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Edwards. To the middle.
Illich inside. He's guarded by Kaya. Nice shot by Illich.
If you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Duval from outside. The offensive rebound. Outside Toprak. Ganesh sets a screen.
To the right side. 5 on the clock.
Outside for Toprak. Duval with it.
Edwards there.
Duval can't get it to go. Now Paris FC basket with it.
14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Pass to Dumal.
Back to Edwards. Fires for three. Down low. Here's the Zadirko. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Even against close coverage, Zadirko can be effective inside.
Up top, Ganesh. Pass to Toprak. Outside Gouval. Another miss by Gouval.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Outside Toprak. Here's Gouval. Toprak. It's Toprak on the wing. Here's Gouval. Toprak.
Looking to end the drought. A rebound by Zadirko.
And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Gouval might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Wow, Zadirko with 3 key words. Get off me.
And here's Gouval. Outside Toprak. Again, Toprak missing.
Boy, I mean, this has not been a quarter really to remember for him.
He's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
The 3 ball.
Harris grabs the miss.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep their composure.
Up top, Ganesh.
Edwards with the rebound.
He kind of short-armed that one after doing a nice job to get open. Disappointing.
Jacks up a 3.
That's good, and it's Dumal with the assist.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Welcome back. Only 1 quarter left to crown an EBA champion live from Rome, Italy. Portier with it. Pass to Leduc. Portier.
They set the pick.
Back to Leduc.
Clock at 4. No dice from the high post. Here's Idemish. The 10-footer. Arslan misses. And now Paris on the break. Steps back. Fortier outside. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Inside. Here's Korkmaz. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's been kind of passive today, but maybe that'll get him going. For them to be successful, he needs to be a little more selfish.
Pass to Blanchet. Outside Leduc. Fortier. Here's Matt. Here's Blanchet. Paris FC basket with another miss. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Idemish gets the bucket.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
Pass to Blanchet. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Kaya. He's covered by Leduc. Here's Idemish. Harris grabs the miss. Pass to Blanchet. Here's Matt. And here's Leduc. The 19-footer is on the money.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Kaya. Let's go with a three. Mad grabs the board. And it's Paris with the ball. And here's Vasseur. He's guarded by Kaya. And the basket by Leduc.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Toprak. They need this. Not going to go that time. And Paris FC basket, call time. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Now here's Gouvon. Again, the miss by Istanbul basketball. To the middle. Here's Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, you might not think of him as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for him.
From deep, sinks the triple.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Here's Gouvon. Hits it from the high post. And when you try to compare Gouvon to the other great lead guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Gouvon gives a team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense is very good on that end as well. He does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far. Fortier is willing to take some lumps if it gets him to the line. That's the attitude you want to see from a perimeter player.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Istanbul. Here's Gouvon. It's hauled in by Leduc.
Portier outside. Edwards inside.
It falls. Oh, Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket who will be crowned as the EBA champions. What an unlikely run it's been for them, and they finished.
Let's go! Hey, Boggy, we're the EBA champions now, baby.
Yes.
Yes!
This is good.
I think he likes you now.
Hey,
Maybe.
look it, when me and Boggy started off, we had our problems, but that guy is one of a kind.
Actually, he has a twin, so technically there are two of him.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy.
Unbelievable work, MP!
I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since Nas put out Omatic.
Hey, I actually like that one.
Hey, when you get to the NBA, put in a good word for me, okay?
I got you, Coach. But hey, these guys are gonna miss you.
I know, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Let's go! We the champs, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congratulations on your stunning achievement. As a 19-year-old playing his first season in the French Basketball Super League, how do you feel looking back at your accomplishments?
It's been an incredible ride, Miss Mueller. I really fell in love with France during my time here. I love the fans, I love the culture. I feel like I've grown so much, and I'll cherish these
MP.
Oui. I love France, but my goal is to welcome.
Look at this.
How can you afford all this?
Ma, can I get a hello before you start questioning my finances?
I missed you.
I missed you more, Ma.
You look strong.
That's because I am.
Hey, did you bring me my rope for it?
Man, that stuff stunk up my...